Hello out there. You guys are having a nice Friday night. So yeah, War of the Spark comes out tomorrow for Magic the Gathering. And it's a little bit early here on Magic Arena. So I figured that it would be a good idea to try out something a little bit interesting tonight. I've been saving up a little bit of gold, so as you can see up here. And I think what we're going to try and do tonight is, rather than see, Marvel's Avengers Endgame, which I really want to do, I figured, hey, let's try a little bit of the next best climactic conclusion to a multi-year story event, and try and do a little something with War of the Spark. So I think what we're going to do tonight is we're going to go and try and build a deck exclusively out of cards from War of the Spark. Now, I haven't gotten any cards yet, so whatever we pull is pretty much going to be what we get to start off with. But I guess the first thing I should do is there was a little code that I conveniently got in an email from Wizards of the Coast, sent out to all players of the game, I'm assuming. And I think this code is available in the booster packs as well. Yeah, so if we go to the store, you can actually get 3 free packs of War of the Spark to help us along with starting things out there. So let's redeem the code, and that code is Play War Spark. And there we are. We get 3 booster packs of War of the Spark. Only usable once per account, but I will take it. Alright, so that's our first 3 packs down. But why stop at just 3? Let's just go all in on this. It would have been nice if I had gotten to 10,000, but oh well. We'll just spam that button, getting as many as we can here. So that should give us 12, yeah. Yeah, we're not going to do open times 10. That just takes the fun out of things. It's better to kind of experience it one pack at a time. Now, I know that in the physical booster packs, you are guaranteed to get 1 Planeswalker per pack, which is really cool. And it's also cool that they have a lot of rare and uncommon Planeswalkers in this set. So that is something... Well, the rare Planeswalkers they haven't done since, I think, Lorwyn, when they first introduced Planeswalkers. Because they didn't even have the mythic rarity at that point. I don't think they did it again. Correct me if I'm wrong. But they've never done uncommon Planeswalkers. So that should be interesting. I don't expect them to have the 1 Planeswalker per pack in these, because the booster packs are formatted a little differently, where you get like 1 rare mythic and then 2 uncommons and 5 commons. So not really expecting that there, but we're probably going to have a fair chance of getting a decent number of Planeswalkers. So so what we're going to do is we're going to open these 12 packs. We're going to figure out what the heck to do with our 12 packs worth of cards and try and build a decent deck out of them. And we're not going to hopefully face up against like really good opponents with the PvP, but because I think it scales based on the deck that you have. But at the very least, it'll be a nice little challenge to do. So let's see what we end up getting. Alright, we got a nice uncommon wild card. So we got Band Together, Erratic Visionary. I've been checking the spoiler list every day since they started, so I've seen a lot of these cards already. That guy's pretty cool. He gives you a 2/2, and it has flying. So it's a 3/3 plus a Wind Drake, or better. So let's see what this guy is. Spark Double. Now this guy's pretty exciting because you can duplicate Planeswalkers with it, and it makes it non-legendary. So that's pretty neat. So a lot of blue in this pack. Oh, there's an uncommon Planeswalker. So that's Nahiri, Storm of Stone. I'm not actually that excited about Nahiri in this set. Just because I'm not really too much of a fan of her -X ability. But that static ability... Oh yeah, that's something I forgot to mention. They all have... Every Planeswalker in the set has a static or triggered ability in addition to their loyalty abilities. So it's kind of interesting that... For Nahiri, for example, all the uncommon Planeswalkers have minus abilities, so you can't really raise up their loyalty at all, unless you use Proliferate in this set. So, I guess that she's pretty good for, I guess, Boros builds, who would have guessed, where you have a lot of combat-oriented stuff. First Strike, equipment, pretty neat there. Teferi's Time Twist I really like. Just being able to say, like, oh, you're gonna go all out and kill one of my Planeswalkers? Let's just say no to that, and then bring it back with full loyalty at the beginning of the next end step. And then I can just activate one of its abilities again. So that would, like, reset Nahiri to 6 loyalty again. So that's kind of interesting there. This is also pretty cool. Just, you know, turn something into a frog. So let's see what the rare is. Ooh! Finale of Promise. Trying to figure out. I guess it depends on what else I get, but that would be a cool card to play around with if I wanted to do like an instant or sorcery centric deck. I love this finale cycle where if you pay 10 or more for X, you basically just have these ridiculous effects that if you're not winning the game at that point, something's wrong. Alrighty, so that's that. Leyline Prowler is interesting as well. A lot of cool effects on that one. What do we get over here? So this is a pretty good no card. Counter a spell and it can't be countered. It's not often that you have an uncounterable counter spell, especially at 2 mana. So that is really good. I'm not actually sure how good Ugin's Conjurate is, because even though it's a kind of like a Hydra for X mana, which is really good, it's dealt damage in a way that kind of removes some of that power and toughness. So I don't know how good that actually is, but at the very least you can use it in any deck if you really need to. This guy, kind of a good common, I would say. So especially, I think this card is really good in, like, sealed. Pretty sure, because every pack's gonna have a Planeswalker, and every deck's gonna have creatures in it, more than likely. I guess there's nothing really too much exciting over here. Oh ho ho! Alright, a mythic rare wild card. That's, it's really good, actually. I think I have a lot of... Oh, wow. I guess I got 13 mythic rare wild cards and I didn't even realize it. I'll have to use some of those. Jeez. I didn't realize I had that many saved up. Okay. Despark. That's a really good removal spell. Heartwarming Redemption. It's just... This card just makes me sad. Because I really like Gideon, basically. That's the short version. It's really, really heartbreaking from a lore perspective. And yeah, this story, this is like the finale of a multi-year story arc, so that's another thing to consider there. So we got Cures Dambreaker with Proliferate. Some more instant and sorcery stuff if we wanted to do that with Spellkeeper Weird. Let's see what this is. Narset's Reversal, so that's a pretty powerful effect, I think. So, if you return the instant or sorcery spell to its owner's hand, that spell doesn't resolve. So it's basically like, if you're using it on an opponent's spell, you're gaining control of that spell, essentially. With the downside is that they can recast it. But on the plus side, if a spell that you control would be countered, you could use Narset's Reversal to bring that back to your hand and play the spell anyways. So that is pretty darn good, I would say. Although I'd imagine it's going to be a little tricky to know exactly the best way to use it. Oh, there's Teo, the Shield Mage. Kind of an interesting Planeswalker. I mean, giving you Hexproof is pretty useful, and it shouldn't really be underestimated. But I do like the fact that he makes 0/3 walls, even if they're just walls that can't attack. It's, you know, it's something that gives it a little bit more defense. Like, if you really think about it, I'm imagining it more like you're making 2 0/3 walls with Defender for 3 mana, which can really help if you're trying to make things stall, if you're trying to stall things out. Okay, so not really too much to really talk about. This is kind of like a disperse with an extra, you know, amass thing on there. So amass is pretty cool, where you get the armies. I really like Pollenbright Druid because, you know, enter the battlefield, proliferate for 2. Plus you can put a counter on it if you really need to. So I think that's a pretty cool card. Oh, hey, it's Jace.
Just an illusion.
So yeah, that's one of the rare planes. I like this Jace. I like this version of Jace a lot. Where, oh, you draw a card when your library is empty. Guess I'll just win instead. So and the +1, you know, being Thought Scour on a stick. That's nothing to sneeze at, especially if you want to mill yourself, for example, to try and, oh, I don't know, get no cards in your library so you can try and win the game. So I think that's pretty nice. And then the -8 just really helps the self-mill strategy if you want to go all out with that. So that's pretty nice. It's really looking like blue is the way to go. Like maybe blue and red. I don't know. No escape. Okay, steady aim. That's kind of, I think this is pretty powerful for a combat trick. Battlefield promotion? Oh, excuse me. This is doing a lot of stuff, but most importantly, it gives something a counter. Excuse me again. Counter that you can use to proliferate. And it gains you some life. There's nothing wrong with gaining a little extra life. This card reminds me of 4C, which I really liked. Scrying 4 is a lot of scrying. So, and I think the only difference is that 4C costs 2 blue mana. Correct me if I'm wrong there, but other than that, it's pretty much exactly the same. So we got Dreadhorde Twins, amass 2 with, you know, zombie tokens have trample. Nice. Jaya. So that I like Jaya, especially for you know, thematically it she really helps with Chandra trying to get extra damage in. Okay, so yeah, it's looking like a lot of red and blue powerful stuff. Oh, there's another one. So Mizium Tank, a nice vehicle that can become a creature without really needing to crew stuff. And, you know, crew 1 isn't that high of a barrier either. Alright, so that's a nice, nice little tank there. Alright, so this is kind of a I think this is a pretty crazy card at common. Lifelink and haste for 1 mana. And even though it's a 1/1, but still. Blind Blast. This one I'm not too, not too keen on, but I can see its usage with, especially if someone's amassing an army. Just, it's only going to be 1 army, no matter how big, and being able to say, no, that can't block, is kind of nice. Got another Grim Initiate, another No Escape, another Teferi's Time Twist. Gideon's Triumph. That's pretty powerful if you have Gideon out. I think that's kind of self-explanatory there. Being able to sacrifice 2 attacking or blocking creatures. And that could be at any point in, after combat. Actually, yeah, that'd probably be pretty tactical for after combat. Like, oh, your opponent only has 1 creature that survived combat. Well, now it's dead. Grateful Apparition. Thrumming Bird upgrade, pretty much, in white. So that's nice. And let's see what this is. Red Horde Butcher. Okay. So this is... I think this goes well in an Aristocrats type deck, but based on what we have so far, I don't think we're going to be going that direction. Alright. So, but yeah, it's still pretty good. If you get the damage through, it's just going to keep getting bigger, and even if it dies, it's going to deal damage to something. Okay, so we have Guild Globe, which is kind of interesting. I don't know if we're going to need that, but it is kind of an interesting card. So maybe if we were running multiple, like 3 or more colors or something. Spellgorger Weird, that could help if we're doing red and blue with a lot of spells. This is a pretty powerful instant at common. -5/-5 is going to kill a lot of things, and being able to exile it instead of dying can really be helpful. Makeshift Battalion pretty much exactly has Battalion, except not. And it's another way you can get counters on it if you want to go the proliferate route. Augur of Bolus reprint. So, if I remember correctly, this was a pretty powerful card when it first came out years ago. And being able to, get an instant or sorcery card into your hand for 2 mana with a creature attached is pretty good. We got Tyrant Scorn, which it's kind of an interesting choose one effect. Being able to bounce something or destroy outright a small creature. I mean, the flexibility is nice, but I'm not really sure. I'd rather just have an unsummon, actually, to get rid of something for a turn. But I don't know. Maybe it's better than I think it is. Let's see. Oh, geez, that's pretty good. I guess that's 3 mythic rares so far. Finale of Eternity. So, yeah, you're gonna want to have a lot of creatures in a deck that uses this. So I think that's kind of enough said there. That would be a kind of a fun card to build a deck around. Okay, so that's another rare wild card. Stealth Mission. I don't think I talked about this one, but I think that's pretty powerful of an effect. Just being able to, even if it's unblockable for 1 turn, the counters stay. It's a bear with Proliferate here. Oh, we got the Wanderer and the Wanderer's Strike in the same pack. So the interesting thing to note here is that the Wanderer does not have a Planeswalker type, because we do not know who the Wanderer is. So that would be something interesting for them to explore in a future storyline. Yeah. And then we got Kaya, which I think is really awesome, because Kaya's like, oh, you have hexproof? No you don't. I mean, you do, but it won't do anything. And so this is a really good. I would think this is pretty good against, like, control decks, if you can get it out. If they're, like, tapped out and they have a hexproof creature. Pretty much control decks don't have a lot of creatures to deal with things, so this would be a good way to kind of say, like, oh, yeah, I can kill your only creature. Let's see what this is over here. Okay, another red rare. Alright, so this is just, you want to get a lot of tokens on or counters on Krenko. Be like, oh, let's just get more goblins. Yeah, I know the original Krenko, you could get a lot of goblin tokens out. So, yep, that's Krenko there. And it's important to note that it attacks as a 2/3 when it first attacks. So that is a respectable body there. A 2/3 that also gets an extra goblin token on it. So, yeah. Yeah, you still have that number, Wolfman. That's a lot of tokens there. By the way, Wolfman's a new mod to the stream, so yeah, hopefully you guys give him a nice welcome, little mod party. I don't know, give him $1 million. One of those things. In any of them will do. So, but anyways, so we have ourselves another Wanderer's Strike. That's pretty useful. Another Amass card. Oh, we got two Planeswalkers, another Wanderer, and Davriel, Rogue Shadow Mage. So this is a good card if you want to, especially if you're like proliferating it. You can just have them discard more cards. It's like a Mind Rot where you gotta wait a little bit, but it's also like a rack on a stick. So that's pretty useful. Let's see what this is. Another red rare. Jeez, I think we're definitely gonna be making a red deck. So the other Neheb that they had was pretty awesome. In Hour of Devastation, I think it was. Yeah. Wait, he was in both. He was in Amonkhet and Hour of Devastation, I think. Because one of them he was an Eternal, and then one of them he wasn't. So this is the third Neheb, I believe. And again, correct me if I'm wrong. But yeah, just being able to loot and get more mana is pretty powerful. Especially it's a 5/4 Trampler for 4 mana. Okay, last 2 packs. We got Ob Nixilis, the Hate Twisted. I don't like this version of Ob Nixilis. I know it's like, oh, you can destroy 2 creatures, and it's going to have your opponent draw 4 cards and take 4 damage, plus the whatever cards they draw. I don't really like giving my opponent more cards to kill me with. I don't know. Maybe that's just a personal preference or something, but generally I would say, like, unless the threat's really powerful, I probably wouldn't use the -2 and would just keep it out as an enchantment. Hard to say without actually playing the card, though. This card here, you know, creatures die, but it's only for stuff you control. Okay. And then you get counters on it. So those can be proliferated too. So that's probably why it costs 3 mana there. But it also counts Planeswalkers, so that's useful. Chandra's Pyrokelix, really great in a format where your opponents are going to be playing lots of Planeswalkers, and potentially some decks are going to have small creatures too. But just imagine like if your opponent has 2 Planeswalkers at 1 loyalty and being able to kill both of them in one fell swoop here. That would be cool. This is a nice card. I like this one, just being able to give, you know, 2 different creatures a power boost. Okay, another Neheb. Self-explanatory there. first duplicate rare. Okay, so we have a Gateway Plaza. Another gate to add to a gate deck. I love this art. This art is really cool. But this is a card. This is just a reprint from the last 2 sets, actually. I don't think there's been a reprint like this that's been in 3 sets in a row. So that's kind of interesting. Most of this is not too exciting, but we got Cyclops Electromancer to really help the instant sorcery theme, dealing damage to creatures based on number of instants and sorceries in your graveyard. Jace's Triumph would go great with that Jace we just got. And what do we got here? Okay, we got an Ugin. Awesome. So, definitely if you're going like artifacts or just colorless creatures, or Karn, I don't know. They cost 2 less, which is awesome. Especially if like in Modern for Eldrazi or something like that. Although Modern's a lot faster paced than like Standard, especially if it's like competitive stuff. But I think this is a cool card. It manifests stuff for its +1, which I think is a nice touch. Well, kind of manifest. And the interesting thing is with its +1, it says to look at it, but that also means you can... They like clarified the rules so that you can look at it at any time afterwards, even though it's face down, because you know exactly what that card is. And yeah, actually, I think this is a better version of Manifest because it just puts the card into your hand. No, it's not really even Manifest because you can't pay mana to manifest it. Also important to note, -3 can kill Bolas. Just saying. Or literally anything, I guess. Pretty much anything except for artifacts and colorless cards. But I guess that's all of that. So, nice. So that part's done. Let's take a look at what we can do for deck building now. So, let's see. We got all these good cards. Let's just get rid of those. We will just do War of the Spark. And let's see what we have to work with. Let's see. What would be the best format for this? Let's put it like this for now. And then we'll go and kind of change things if needed. So, there's no rares that we got in white. And it looks like we got a lot of blue cards that could be useful. Jace is pretty cool. Spark Double's cool. What were the other rares? Narset's Reversal, that's another blue rare. Not that much black, so I don't think we're going to be using black. So let's just, oh, that's just multicolored, okay. So, maybe white, but probably not. Blue, I think, is a definite. We got a lot of red cards, too. We got Krenko, we got 2 Nehebs, and we got Finale of Promise, too. Green, I think green's not going to cut it either. I think our main, the best thing we could do is go blue-red. I think that's probably our best path here. We might just play Ugin just because. I guess we'll see. I mean, it makes Ugin's Conjuring a little bit better, technically. Let's see. Yeah, we're gonna say just blue and red. And we don't have to worry about the multicolored cards, because that's really not going to be that much of an issue. Okay, let's see what we got to work with. Let's just add everything for right now, and then we'll kind of cut things as needed. 3 no escapes, nice. So I have no idea how this is really going to go. But we will find out. And the good thing is, the more cards, or the more times we play, And the more we win, the more stuff we'll get. And therefore, the more packs we can get to kind of improve this. So yeah, that's kind of what I thought would happen, that we're like at 67 out of 60, so we just got to cut like the 6 weakest or 7 weakest cards out of this. And I think this layout's a little bit better for doing just that. So let's see, what would probably be the best to cut? What is our curve looking like? Wow, that's a lot of non-creatures. I don't know if I want that or not. I'm not good with playing decks that are more non-creatures than creatures. So, if you guys have any suggestions as to what I should do, feel free to let me know, because usually I'm pretty bad. It takes me a long time to make decks because I usually don't. It takes me a long time to cut things, basically. I don't know. Well, Nahiri's, I guess, could be a nice removal spell, and it gives things first strike. But I don't know if we necessarily need it. So how many amass things do we have? We have 2, 3. It's not really amass there. Okay, 4. 5, 6. So really amass isn't going to be a big... Or 7. Okay, so I guess amass isn't really going to be a huge thing for a deck like this. Although it would be kind of cool to see it working. Alright, so... I do like Ugin a lot, so maybe we'll try keeping him in for now, but we might have to cut him if it comes down to it. So what are our creatures looking like? Because I noticed we only got 19, so let's see, we got these two, these guys. Oh wow, that's it for 2 drops? That's not very good there. At least we got 5 for 3 drops. Yeah, so maybe Ugin's Conduit would be actually pretty useful here because you can cast it at any point. So this thing will make things bigger. Maybe this won't be so bad because I have a lot of removal at 2. I'm thinking maybe we cut Guild Globe. I don't see it being very useful. Okay, so Jace is cool. We're gonna keep Jason. Not really feeling Blind Blast. I was gonna counter some stuff. No escape. So we gotta cut 5 more cards. Well, even if we like aren't using the colorless, like Ugin's passive ability, it's still like a creature factory with like built-in card draw there. Plus, you can destroy literally anything that's colored. So that's probably something we should keep. So we really want to think about, like, what's, like, putting in the work. That's kind of like a creature because you're amassing. Yeah, that's an enchantment. Okay. Maybe Nahiri's Stoneblades we can cut, because that's just a power boost. I don't think that'll be too useful. I could be wrong, but I don't know. So if we do this correctly, Mizium Tank should be very often a creature. You guys have any suggestions as to what I should cut? Because there is a lot of cards here. And like I said, I'm not the greatest with trying to cut some cards. Really, all my spells are like in here, 2 and 3. Mate with 1 and 4. What is the curve looking like? So, alright, average of 3.1. Maybe we could get away with less lands, although I'm kind of hesitant to cut lands right now. But maybe it's something we could do later on. I know some of these guys aren't really the best, but I want to make sure that I have my bases covered. Maybe we should... I don't know. Should we cut Nahiri? I mean, it's good for, you know, giving creatures first strike, but I don't know how useful that's going to be. These guys are pretty good. These guys are pretty good as well. I don't know about Ugin. Well, like I said, it's good removal. So for removal we have the No Escapes. We have Kasmina's Transmutation. Narset's Removal, maybe? I don't know. Chandra's Pyrohelix, Jaya's Greeting. I guess we don't have that much removal, actually. This is going to deal damage to any target. maybe we should... Maybe we could get rid of Tamio's Epiphany. Then again, Scry 4 is pretty good, but... That's a lot of 4-drops, though. Let's cut Narset's Reversal for now. Maybe we could use that to our advantage later, but I'm not sure how effectively I'm going to be able to use it. So that, I think we can maybe cut one more in a land. So, maybe let's cut Nahiri or Jaya. It's kind of hard to choose. Like which one's gonna be better here, I feel. Like, this is good for red sources, like Naheb and all the damage dealing things that I have. This gives things first strike, though, and can... Well, alright, let's just cut Nahiri for now, and we'll also... let's cut one mountain. And we'll... Well, hold on. Yeah, let's cut a mountain, and we'll say that's good enough. Also, let's make the card art Finale of Promise because reasons. And let's... I think that's good. We'll call this... what do we want to call this? We'll call this Blue, Red, Not Goods. Because probably it's not a good deck, but oh well. So let's see how Blue, Red, Not Goods does. Let's get a different thing here. Oh, look at that. So now that could help out with getting that as well. Okay, so let's try this deck out and see what's wrong with it and what works. So who will we face first? I'm pretty sure the matchmaking is dependent on your deck as well, so hopefully we'll get someone with the same kind of skill level. Can confirm, drink milk often. This is interesting. I'm gonna try keeping this. Ooh, and we get the War of the Spark thing as well. Aha! Okay. Sorry, I got a little excited about that there. So let's play. Let's say hi first. Can't forget to be kind. And we will end the turn. Sorry, I'm just so excited about all this stuff that's in the background. So let's play red. Yeah, let's do this. Well, Alright, it's dead.
I'll have to order perish the thought.
Let's do... Oh gosh. We'll start a mountain.
Ugh, how irksome.
That should be interesting. Is he gonna -1 there? Just have me discard another card? He probably will.
A mind is a terrific thing to waste.
That's some interesting voice acting. You can. Oh gosh. Wizards!
So, do focus on what matters.
Okie doke. Let's play this. Okay. It's good to know there. Do I really want to get rid of Mizium Tank, though? Probably not. Yeesh. Let's pass. Yeah, they're gonna make another wizard.
Join my cause.
And then loot, which is actually really good, now that I think about it. But... But hey, at least I can, you know, do something like this. What do I want to do? Let's give the first strike guys some counters. Because even if it dies, I get an Amasso. Yeah. Or I guess an army. You know. And I kill both their wizards, okay. Unless I have some tricks up there. It would be nice to cast some of these 4-drop. I'm kind of regretting, you know, pitching that other land. So let's see what we can do.
I will return with even more disciples.
More disciples, okay. Well, okie doke. That's gone. What could I have even gotten back? Could have gotten back Stealth Mission. If I really wanted to. And Teferi's Time Twist, and I guess that's it. Oh, jeez. More discard?
Make this quick. I'm bored. I don't think you'll be needing that.
I'll get rid of Spark Double. Aha! There we are. Why are those in different piles? That's interesting. Oh, Ah, messed up.
Okay, I'm done.
That's okay. I will do this instead. I could have amassed 2 and made this a 3-3. I'm gonna try. I'm not gonna draw the cards there. Well, okey-doke. Here goes my graveyard.
Behold.
Okay, that works too. Yeah, I guess they didn't have anything that they could play. Oh, we did it! We won a game! We got 250 gold, which is just enough to get another pack. So, let's do just that and see if we get anything interesting. What should we get? We got a Demolish, another Teferi's Time Twist. Other really interesting cards that I'm not going to talk about. Oh, and another Spark Double. So that's another thing that we could fit in there, I think. So maybe let's do some modifications here. Only going to do War of the Spark cards. Well, actually, maybe we should hold off for now. Maybe we should wait until we get a better feel for this deck before we really start messing around with it. Let's try playing another game, and then we'll go back after a couple of games perhaps and try and fix things up. See if we can make some noticeable improvements. But that was pretty nice, though. I'm glad we won that first game there. Who do we got next? Blight Shades. All I can think of is Cursed Sunglasses when I hear that name. So that seems alright. Hello? Not much we can do here. Ooh. Now seems a good time to kill that creature. And it's blank. Alrighty. Let's do this, and maybe we can kill their next creature that comes out. Oh god. Ho ho! You thought you were being clever, and you were almost right. Let's leave that on top. Oh gosh, it's not based on the counters? Oh, it's based on the power. Holy crap. That's really good actually. That literally boosted up one further than I thought it did. So let's just attack with everything. And then, what do we do? Put this into play. Wow, Krenko is a beast. If left unchecked, anyways. Yeah, I'd probably do that too if I was facing off against, I don't know, 6 creatures. Nice. Okay, so far it's looking pretty good. We definitely need more Krenkos, though. That would be really nice to get a full goblin-centered deck. Just go like super wide with all these goblin tokens. Alright, who's next? Eventually we're going to get to a point where we're going to be able to... We're going to play against someone we're going to lose against, but hopefully not for a little while. Can't really cast Finale of Promise, but being able to counter stuff is kind of nice. I think that's alright. Blood Crypt, okay. Okay, that's a good card. There's not really much to do here. So I guess we'll just wait for No Escape to become useful. Okay. I'm really hesitant to pitch this. So maybe we'll, then again... Yeah, I'm gonna say... that. Unfortunately. Oh gosh, that could have been useful to counter. Then again, no reason why I can't counter this now. Oh, you know, you know what I mean. Like, we'll take care of that soon. Ta-da! I think we're gonna keep that Jace there. Yeah, I'll take it. I guess I'll move that.
It's a matter of guilt.
Ooh, I could actually use Teferi's Time Twist on Dreadhorde Twins. Or they could just implode. That's okay. Everything is fine. Wow, so far this is going a lot better than I thought it would. Alright. Let's try one more game and then see if there's anything that we should do to improve the deck a little bit better. I'm pretty sure the more you win, you know, the higher your win percentage, the tougher opponents that they'll pit you up against. So it should be getting more difficult as time goes on. For a little dinky little deck, that is a difficult name to read. I'm not sure how to really respond to that name, so I won't. No, I do not want to cast Uggin's Conjurant for 0. Yeah, I kind of figured that would happen.
Kind of a big deal.
Okay. Let's take care of Nora real quick.
I've got that sinking feeling again.
Ooh. Oh man, I really don't want them to draw cards. I'm gonna wait. I'm expecting them to have some kind of shenanigans going on. Aha! I counter your shenanigans. Yeah, that's okay. I knew something like that was going to happen, and that is probably the best case scenario for getting rid of creatures.
Hey!
Okay, let's try out Uggin's Conjurant. 4 for 4 isn't bad if it's, you know, expecting to get rid of something. Sharptercraft. There's time this isn't going to be helpful here. Man, I feel like this deck is just centered around Kiora. Probably intended. Oh, that would have been helpful. Alright, so... Let's just play the 4-3 here. It's gonna be kind of rough.
One drop ripples and grows.
What are they gonna do here? Oh, wait a sec. Oh, wow. That's actually...
We will prevail. Rise, my elemental friend.
Yeah, that's... Ooh. Yeah, this is looking like a pretty good deck. Okay. I think this seems pretty good. I think this is a good card that we're going to play right now. Yeah, let's do that. Yeah, let's That's a lot of goblins.
Back to the depths.
See you later, Kiora.
Do not test me.
It's still pretty powerful there. That's okay, I guess. Oh, another Kiora.
Krakens, leviathans, octopuses, serpents. Oh, I love them all.
Wow, this is a really cool deck, actually.
The ocean surges, life thrives.
Be wary of the ground you walk
Hmm. Alex Bees, thank you for following. Sorry, I'm just trying to figure out what to do here. I think we're gonna do this for now. Okay, they only have 3 blockers. I wonder why they double blocked there. Oh, there's Nissa gone. Hopefully, we can keep this this guy alive and take care of that Sphinx. Oh, we need some removal. Oh, jeez. That's not good.
Let's get moving.
I'm not blocking that. Perfect. Now, master. Destroy Kiora, hopefully once and for all. That's all I think I want to do for now.
I didn't feel like fighting anyway.
That's gonna be a problem with these guys, those lands. Another Kiora!
That's hungry, and you look like lunch.
Shark. Wow, this seems like a very optimized deck for this sort of strategy. What are they gonna get out for 5? Okay. As a big creature.
Nature flows with vigor.
That's a big one. Don't know if I'm gonna be able to get past this.
Just gonna slip away.
It's hard to... I don't know. I don't even know how to finish that sentence. Sharkdo crab, jeez. Who are they gonna... Oh, interesting. Oh, okay. Alrighty. Trample. Yeah, I think I'm dead here. Just in case. Let's block everything. Pretty sure there's no way for me to save myself. Yeah, I'm not getting out of this. Well, that wasn't too bad, though. That was pretty fun. I'm kind of excited to try out something like that in the future. Alright, let's try one more game. And then see if there's anything we can do to change up this deck of ours. Try Dave. The power of 3 Daves in one. Yeah, not the best hand, but we'll try it out. Might as well. Ooh, 3 colors, okay. I wonder what this is gonna be. I got a bad feeling about that. Let's put that at the bottom. Because we need some stuff we can do right now. Gotta topple the statue. There it goes. Oh, and okay. What do we do? I don't think stealth mission's probably the best option right now. Let's just get this one out. Pass the turn there, and we'll see what happens next. I mean, at the very least, we got stealth mission to make it bigger and make it unblockable. Oh, see, I had a feeling it's going to be another one of these. Couldn't I have cast Callous Dismissal? Let's do... Let's see if they respond. when you got a blue mana available and 2 more untapped. Oh, that's a sorcery. That's why I couldn't do anything about that before. Oops. My mistake. I keep thinking this is an instant, but it's not. Wall. Wait, is this like a wall deck? All right, we're gonna draw out some cards. That wall, put it back to its owner's hand, and then turn cards sideways. Oh, and there's the wall. Okay. Oh no, that's actually pretty bad. Okie doke. What do we do now? Do we go wide? Tall. We'll try this. I'm liking Krenko. He looks pretty fun. Aha! I knew it was something like this I was gonna pop up. So what are we gonna do? Maybe nothing? Jeez. No, we're just dead, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, we can't even block. That's right. Tetsuko. -20, okay. Alright, got some more gold here. Alright, so what we're gonna do, let's buy one more pack. Ward the Spark. Let's see what's in there, and let's edit things a little bit. Excuse me. Lazotep plating, okay. Could be useful. Iron Bully, maybe? I'm not sure how I feel about this, but it's, at the very least, it's a 3-mana 2/2 with Menace. Grim Initiate. I kind of like Grim Initiate. Let's see what the rare is.
You and I are gonna take him out.
Oh, it's Chandra. Okie doke. I like Chandra a lot. She's got a good card in this set. Okay, let's try seeing what we can fix here. How can we make this deck better? We never really got to play Ugin, so I don't really know how he plays. But what are some things we could add here? So that would be good against removal. I don't know if we want to add that in, though. We got another Spark Double. That's really... yeah, let's add another Spark Double. And we'll add Chandra. We don't really need Demolish, I don't think. I really just want to play Ugin to see if he's useful or not. Because I feel like that's important before I just make the decision to cut him out. That's good removal there. I don't know if we want 3 Grim Initiates, though. I mean, like, it's not that great. And what are some things we could cut in the meantime? Okay. Stealth Mission I liked. No Escape I liked. Spellgorger Weird. Didn't really get to use him, actually. Krenko is awesome. So, yeah, there's actually a lot of these I didn't really get to use at all. But maybe... I really don't want to cut Ugin before I know how he is, though. Especially with, like, some of these guys. I actually don't know if Spark Double is going to be very useful either, actually. Because, like, if you're... Like, there's not really many... There's good Planeswalkers, that's for sure, but... I guess there's Neheb, but really it's only useful if you already have something like that out. If you don't have it out yet, there's not really much to... that, you know, needs to be done. Or not, it's not really useful if you don't have good stuff already out. I really don't want to... I don't want to run 62 cards, though. Finale of Promise. How many sorceries do we actually have? We got this one. That's 1. 2. 3. Okay, we got 4. That's still not much. So that wouldn't really be very useful unless we're paying 5 to copy 2 of them. Like I said, I'm not really the best with figuring out what to cut. Maybe one of these? That does make things bigger. What sort of enter the battlefields do we have? We have that. Augur of Bolas. Really not that much. We have Spark Double if we want to copy something different. Dreadhorde Twins. We could do Turret Ogre. We could reset the loyalty on a Planeswalker. We could do okay, I guess there's some good stuff we could abuse entering the battlefield triggers with this. Museum Tank was kind of useful. we gotta cut Ugin. Like, I really want to try him out, but maybe we can build a deck around him later. Sorry, Ugin. It's for the good of the team. And what kind of... Yeah. So we'll still do 23 lands. Whoops, let's save those changes. Alright, let's see if this makes any sort of difference. I'm starting to... After dinner, I had a piece of cake, and it felt like 10% of my body mass was just cake after that. But kind of, yeah, energy levels are going a little bit down after. It's been a couple of hours now since I ate it. It was a good cake. It was a good piece of chocolate cake. Would recommend chocolate cake in the future. We'll keep that, I guess. Hello there, Anita. Oh no, is this mono red? This looks like a mono red deck. Oh no, it's blue-red wizards. Yep, definitely blue-red wizards. Oh, I don't want to return Augur of Bolus to its owner's hand. What am I thinking? Oh, this is going to be an interesting match. You know, if I can play cards. Maybe not. Maybe it'll be over quicker than I think. Why are the islands in two different spots? It happened before. One to do. I guess this'll help me survive longer. It'll kind of like slow things down. So I guess that's a plus. I really want to spark double a Grim Initiate? I think I know the answer to that question, actually. Nope. Don't really want to do that either. I'll wait until I can get at least Cyclops Electromancer out. Oh no!
Under
Wizards
my
galore!
instruction, you will steer the course of destiny.
Oh crap. It's gonna be a pain in the butt to deal with. Yeah, it's gonna cost 4. But not much I can do. It's not worth killing that. And I got 2 spark doubles now. Ooh, geez. Okay. I'm gonna let that through. Yes. First strike. Yeah. Okay. Are they gonna counter it? Oh, I didn't even think about that. It's X damage. So I have 2. So I'll take care of that. No attacks because I need that to survive. And then hopefully we can get some spark doubles in. Copy those Cyclops Electromancers. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. That'll make that dude bigger. Oh, well, okay then. I think we're gonna do this. That was a good top deck right there. We gotta play it safe for now. Don't want to take any risks if we don't have to.
War is coming. I will not be unprepared.
More like wizards are coming. Well, there goes that.
My students are loyal geniuses.
I'm not gonna block. I need something to spark double if I need to. This is interesting. So I could spark double this guy and make either another army or make it bigger. Oh, or I could just die if that's what's gonna happen here. Yeah. Yeah, I could just die. So forget all that, I guess. We'll let them get the 1 damage in with the Rekindling Phoenix. That was pretty good, though. So once we got the, you know, those cards out, having those spark doubles seemed to be. I mean, we didn't get to play them, but they could have been very useful. So that's a plus, anyways. Oh, that's a lot of blue mana. I don't think we can keep this. I don't think we can keep that. Sure, I guess. Yeah. Not the best. Oh, geez, adapt. Okay. Oh, dang it. I guess they're playing a Merfolk deck? We'll see if they... Oh, they're just going to play that card. What am I... I guess we'll do that. This will be good for defense at the very least. If we need to, we can use Kazmina's Transmutation on Kumena. Let's try it. I have the feeling they're going to give it hexproof. Or counter it just completely. Well, okay. That didn't... Ah. Gotcha. I understand why you did that now. Okay. Finale of Revelation. Let's just leave this up for now. Oh gosh. Give something hexproof. Yes. Now I can play a creature. Yeah, I'm good for now. And then we'll spark double that turret ogre. Oh gosh, okay. Lots of creatures. Oh, please don't counter it. Oh, you countered it! Dang it. Man. Just wanted to make 2 turret ogres. Ooh, okay. I think I want to get that card back sometime soon. Ah. No, that's a good card. That's a really good card. I don't know if I could beat that card, actually. Have to do that like that. At least I can get some damage in. Merfolk deck over here. Pretty sure I'm still dead though. Yeah, I gotta block this, so... Not much I can do there. Oh, wait. I don't know if I wanted to do that. Well, don't think it's gonna really make too much of a difference at this point. Oh well. Yeah, I'm totally dead. Oh, I'm pretty excited for the pre-release tomorrow though. I'm going to my local game store. Crack some planeswalkers.
Gives it personality.
Face off against a lot of planeswalkers. Hopefully I get a nice promo. This set is looking really good, War of the Spark. Oh, that's pretty good. How many merfolk can you get? Let's find out. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 merfolk. For now, anyways. That's 13. I just kind of want to see how wide they can get their board. Like, this is kind of impressive, actually.
Share in my strength.
Oh, they're not attacking? I don't know how I feel about that. I'm wondering if they're gonna, like, string me along to, like, draw their whole deck or something. Which I admit would still be kind of interesting to see. Okay. So, there's 2 of those now. Silly. Excuse me. There's no way that they're going to deck themselves, because the way that they're playing, they're going to keep a close eye on everything. Let's do that. No. Okay. That was worth a shot. There's just merfolk for days here. I don't think I have any way to like surprise kill them, unfortunately. They still got a whole nother turn to do shenanigans. Ooh, okay. That's a lot of stuff there. That was a loud sound effect too. There it was again, in case you needed to blow out your eardrums if you're playing with headphones, or not playing, but if you're listening with headphones. There we go. Finally, some action. I think we might be dead. Maybe. I don't know. Let's see. Yeah, I'm thinking maybe we might have just barely lost there. Maybe I'll have to go back in the footage, see if there's anything that could have been done differently. I don't know. That was fun though. They got a lot of merfolk, a lot of fish sticks. So let's see what we can do next. Yeah, those early wins are catching up to us right now. Who are we facing next? Dodgers. Okay. We got the... Pretty sure that's a baseball team. Not super familiar with the wide world of sports, but pretty sure that is a baseball team. Whoops. Oh, those are some neat sleeves. Oh, wait, that's... Can't you only get those if you do the, like, the $50 pre-order thing? That's a set symbol for War of the Spark, I'm pretty sure. Don't you get another mountain? That double red is something I'm gonna need. seems like it's gonna be a quick game. Oh gosh. Another haze. There we go. Oh, I shouldn't. Oh no, I need.
It's my turn.
It's my turn.
Oh, it's
Oh,
you, Bert.
Jace. Dang it. I wanted that. Jace is so cool. Trample. Ugh. I guess we'll do that for now.
Sit back and watch it burn. Yeah, I saw that 4/4 coming. Interesting. Let's try this out. Oh, wait a sec. Is that gonna trigger that or no? Oh, I don't know if that's gonna trigger that. I'm gonna play it safe. It's just gonna be bad for you.
I could have played that mountain. Yeah, that's good. Okay.
Come to me.
Dragons. That's nasty.
No problem. Fire control.
We play land. And then we have not that much to do. So do that. Make that a 1/1 without flying. we gotta go all out here. Oh, that's not bad actually.
Come on, listen to that. Come on.
That's not bad. No, that worked out. That worked out. I just win. Yeah. Nice. I forgot completely about Sarkin's ability there. Oops. But hey, I deal 5 flying damage, so that's that right there. I'm just waiting for the moment where they realize it. Or not. Nice. Snatch that victory out of nowhere there. Alright, we gotta get one more win and we get another pack. I'm gonna hold off for now getting that. That was pretty good though. Is that the Parhelion? I got the name completely wrong. Sideways. Didn't I play against Sideways recently? I don't know. This seems okay. Oh. Okay. Mulligan to 4. That's not a good sign. Alright, see you later, Sideways. Oh, I guess we got that 5th win somehow. Paradise Druid, nice. And another booster pack. So let's go get one more. And let's see what we get here. And we get another mythic rare wild card. Goblin Assault Team, cool. Raging Crunch. Cyclops Electromancer, another Jace's Triumph, which is awesome. What is this? Centaur Nurturer. Okay. Prismite. Is this a reprint? I don't know if it is or not. Ooh, Bolus's Citadel. That would be a fun card to build a deck around. That seems like some interesting upgrades to that deck, though. Oh, an Narset. Each opponent can't draw more than one card each turn. That's handy. And then we can look at the top 4 and get a non-creature, non-land card. Put it into the hand. Yeah, that's going in, definitely. Damn
The
it.
moon looks intriguing tonight.
Okay, so definitely good against Eldrazi. That's probably intentional for sort of static ability there. And then +1 is if you really need something, you can just dig for it over and over. Neat. And then -3, you can get something back if you mill it. If you need something different. Okay, awesome. So I think I'll go and upgrade the deck another time, because I think that's maybe this is a good place to stop for the night. So I will be going to War of the Spark pre-release, and I know you don't get a code for like the sealed War of the Spark, and I know I have enough gems for it, but I don't really want to use those right now. I want to kind of maybe another time. We'll see. But I think you do get an entry to the traditional draft, so that might be something fun to try out another time. Yeah, maybe in 60 hours or something. I don't know. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed the stream, and I mean, that's the main thing, that, right? I'm trying to make sure that you enjoy it. Yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed. Let me know if you want me to try anything in particular with Magic Arena. And yeah, I don't know how long I'm going to be playing Magic Arena for. Probably until it stops being fun, and then I'll move on to something else. But for now, I feel like it's a good, more laid-back type of stream, rather than trying to focus speed running like I've been doing for, for most of the last month. Anyways, I will, hopefully be streaming on Tuesday of next week. I'll keep you updated on Twitter if there's any changes to my normal schedule, as per usual. And yeah, I guess I'll see you guys next time. Enjoy your weekend, and take care.